A controversial gunshot detection service is getting a second lease on life in the city of Little Rock. THV 11's Carter Thweet shows us why ShotSpotter almost went away and why it could be here to stay.
It gives them a feeling of safety.
City Director Lance Hines supports the use of ShotSpotter technology. It's in cities around the country, including Little Rock. Microphones perched on buildings and telephone poles to detect gunshots and report them to police. But some feel the technology is too expensive and unreliable.
I will be giving my support for more funding and more resources for the community and not necessarily the technology, so I will be voting no.
That was February 4th when Andrea Hogan Lewis joined two of her fellow city directors in voting no on a new contract for ShotSpotter, which Little Rock has used since 2018. There were 5 yes votes, but the requirement is 6. So the contract, worth $188,000, failed.
We lost a vote during session that I didn't realize we were gonna lose.
But Hines feels that if the issue were to come up again, it would have a better chance of passing. He pointed to the fact that one director, who he says supports ShotSpotter, was absent on February 4th.
Director Pack was out with hip surgery, and so we felt it really important that we not take that tool away from our police department and our prosecutors.
So at Tuesday night's meeting, Hines made a motion to expunge or undo that February vote. It didn't come without controversy. Director Antoine Phillips asked why this wasn't on the meeting's agenda, keeping the public from commenting.
In my perspective, things need to be on the agenda so the public knows that we're doing it.
But City Attorney Tom Carpenter explained that since a motion to expunge just undoes a vote that you've already taken, it doesn't go on the agenda. And so Hines' motion passed, meaning the board will now decide at a later date whether to keep ShotSpotter around.
I don't know the date of when it will come back up, but it will come back up for another vote.
In Little Rock, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
All right, Carter, thank you. Within the last hour, we heard from ShotSpotter's parent company as well as the Little Rock Police Department, who both say they're happy with Tuesday night's decision. Their full statements will be available on our website, thv11.com.